There's an old saying that they say that time stops for no one. And with that being the case, we have to realize that as time passes, things continue to escalate in terms of the world being reset and restructured as we prepare for the Most High to send His Son to return for us. It's obvious to see, if you have eyes to see, there are a lot of things that are changing. There are a lot of things that are taking place in this world that just don't look the same. So today I just want you to just take this journey with me as we take a closer look at the things that are happening in plain sight, right in front of our face. You know, it wasn't too long ago where I was in a Walmart, and I decided that it was probably best for me to go ahead and document some of this with my own videos instead of just taking it for granted that I could just find some online to repost, but to really do it myself, to let you know that this isn't something that you just hear about or that somebody else says, but you probably yourself have seen this and it's happening. You know, a lot of these retail stores, grocery stores, drugstores have put gates into the entry points where you'll literally have to go through a gate. And right now they open freely. You walk up to it and then they open. They open wide. But why are they here? Why are they showing up everywhere? Well, pretty soon they're not going to open for everyone. If you take a look at the checkout stations, less and less people are actually cashiers, but self-checkout just seems to be taking over every aisle. And of course, we've known this was coming, but we're starting to see it finally right in front of our eyes. And I noticed in the parking lot that many rows of parking spaces were gone. And now up close to 100 of pull up and pick up your good spaces, order online and pick up. Well, it looks like things are changing, and that the way we shop and the way we do things is not going to be the same. But most importantly, the thing that we need to concentrate on is not only will they not be the same, but it's being set up to be controlled, and that it'll be easy for people to be locked out of it. Also think about what's going on with the lighting. Have you noticed the outdoor lighting lately? Have you seen how there are, it's hard to say exactly what it would be. Would you call it black lights? Would you call it purple lights? Well, if it's purple, that has some sort of significance, because it would be the combination of red and blue, and then there's some symbology in that. But if it's black lights, when we see black lights at certain checkpoints, for example, in order to see a stamp on our hand or something that glows, I wonder if there's something in people that glows now, and they're going to have checkpoints just to make sure that you are compliant or not. Every time it comes to, seems like logging on to applications, websites, in order to get certain financial information, your signature, a copy of your driver's license, is no longer good enough. Now they want you to take biometrics, a selfie taken with your infrared camera that can measure the dimensions of your face, no matter what kind of lighting you have. It can get your bone and facial structure, the distance between your eyes, shape of your nose. Everybody's being put into a system. And yes, their cameras are going up everywhere. And in these databases, they'll have you as part of the grid. We also have license plate readers. Have you guys noticed the license plate readers? Starting to come up everywhere you look. The license plate readers are little black cameras with a solar panel pointed towards the back of your car, so when you pull into a street, when you pull into a different city, when you pull in and out of neighborhoods, you're tracked along the grid. And pretty much easy to know where you've traveled, when you travel. So let's not take it for granted the illusion of freedom that we have now, because definitely the system is got a big grip on humanity. It's squeezing and it's squeezing and it's squeezing in order to get the control that it wants. So Satan can be like the Most High, where he can be omnipresent, that he can be in control of the people of this world and take advantage of the fact that he can punish and manipulate and literally drain humanity. But this is what I say to those who are called to set apart, to live a life for the Most High. Be encouraged, because we know in these days that this tribulation will come, these times of trouble will come. But if we're hearkening to the voice of the Lord, if we're taking it into account that these days are prophetic, and that we just rest in our trust and faith in the Most High, that he will rescue us and deliver us, that we don't have to be discouraged or dismayed or stressed. We just have to be wise when we make moves. We have to continue to make sure we keep our ears, our spiritual heart and ears to the Most High, and listen for his direction. Because honestly, I feel in my spirit that although we may have to encounter some of this, that a lot of us will be sent to places of refuge and safety. And yes, endurance is something that we have to do all the way until the end. But do not live in fear by the things that are starting to take place in this world and the way this world is going. Just know that this is the way that it has to go for the end to come. What an exciting time to be alive. What an exciting time to see the manifestation of prophecy before our eyes like we've never seen before. Things are rolling out, and they're rolling out quickly. The new infrastructure of the beast system is not a step behind. It seems like it may be a few steps ahead of time. But like I said, we'll just continue to go forth. We'll continue to keep our eyes open. And we will see the glory of the Most High if we faint not. All praises.